So we come together, my dear friends, to be still in our heart and experience the love of our God. So let us just take a deep breath and relax and come into the presence of love. We are playing a beautiful chant, Ancient Mother. So yes, we call on our Ancient Mother. But first we light a candle for peace in the world, for peace in the heart of every child of God. So let us now say this beautiful introductory blessing. In the name of our beloved Father, Mother, God Supreme, who creates life, in the name of the risen, cosmic Christ, who loves life, in the name of the Spirit, who is the fire of life, in the name of our ancient Mother Gaia, who nurtures the divine in all life, and in the name of all faith traditions, who are the sons and daughters of God, we welcome them. We also welcome, in the name of spiritual diversity, on behalf of all our brothers and sisters of the Teo community of Interfaith Franciscans, we welcome you to this table of love. Let us be still now, and let us relax into the divine oneness, God's gift to your heart and mine. We are so privileged indeed. So let us just be still and know that Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, Creator, Supreme Being of Love, is with you and me right now. And as we relax into that divine oneness, let us use the gift of free will. And let us now invite, invoke, and ask the messengers of God to come to us and to prepare us for healing within our being, and to reawaken within us the gifts that we have received from our loving Father, Mother, God Supreme. Just relax for a moment and focus on the lighted flame on your candle. And be aware it signifies a sacred symbol, the symbol that God is present. The I Am presence is with you, is all around you, that love is there for the asking. So ask, receive, and behold the presence of God. Enfold the mystery of mysteries. Hold the presence of oneness in your heart. And now let's listen to the voice of the Beloved speak to us. And with every in-breath that we breathe, let us attune ourselves to our higher self. Just be still. Come, Spirit of God. Come, Anointed One of God. Come, our Beloved. Touch each one of us right now and allow us to discern your will for our life. Just relax. Relax and be still. For there is no greater love than to sit in the presence of Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, the Supreme. Let us come as a little child and let us sit by the feet of our beloved Father, Mother God. And as we sit next to them, we can sense their hands of love coming to our shoulders, drawing us in as a beloved child. There is a sense of belonging, a sense of I know who I am and I know why I'm here, because I am a child of the light, a child of God, a child who is loved, a child who is loved. And I welcome Brother Fly. I've got company in here tonight. I've got Brother Fly flying around, having a great time with all the lights and the candles lit. And he keeps resting on the back of my head, and I'm thinking to myself, if he gets any closer, he'll be whispering to me next. Let me share with you two beautiful quotes from His Holiness the Dalai Lama. The first quote is about for the good of all. Even if only a few individuals try to create mental peace and happiness within themselves and act responsibly and kind-heartedly towards others, they will have a positive influence in their community. And the second quote is the theme of facing problems, which you and I face most days, because we're human, but we're also divine. If, despite external difficulties or problems, internally one's attitude is of love, warmth, kind-heartedness, then problems can be faced and accepted easily. How beautiful is that? And I also am guided, just now I was guided to go behind my folder and to share something from Sri Chinmoy. And it's the one on love. The power of love is infinitely more powerful than the power of hatred. Because when you love someone at that time, his or her divine qualities have to come forward. And when love power conquers, the conquest is not for the expansion of influence, but for the illumination of existence. Beautiful. And when your love is pure or spiritual, there is no demand, no expectation. As Sri Chinmoy said, there is only the sweetest feeling of spontaneous oneness with the human being or beings concerned. And there is the theme for tonight. Love. What is love? What is divine love? The world you and I live in is not a bad place. It is a beautiful world. But we must look through the eyes of God and see the beauty that God created rather than be drawn into the negativity. We must always keep before us that God is love. And where there is love, there is light. And where there is light, there is you. Let us begin with the beautiful prayer of Teresa of Avila, one of the great female doctors, spiritual doctors in the Catholic Church. And this is what Teresa invites us to say when we come to the presence of God. I cross the bridge into the silent bliss of my castle. I close the drawbridge and forbid all outside influences from entry into this holy place that is my soul. Here in my castle, I am alone with God the Supreme. Under God's light and companionship, I discover the depth and beauty of my soul. I embrace the power of prayer. I open myself to divine guidance. I surrender myself to become as a channel for grace, healing, and service as God directs my life. We are the little child of love, sat on a cushion, resting our back against the knees of our Father, Mother God. Picture the scene. You're a young child, full of enthusiasm, wanting to explore. But the Father, Mother God says, "Come, my beloved, sit with us. Sit with us for a moment and listen, listen. Listen to the sounds around you. Embrace the energies from Mother Earth. Allow her energies, the currents of love, reawaken you, realign your chakras, realign your heart to receive balance, protection, strength. And as you rest your spine against the sacred knees of your Father, Mother God, you are becoming drowsy because you are at peace in yourself. You are relaxed now. And all around you, you can sense the presence of your guardian angel and all the little cherubs, the angels and archangels, a myriad of holy men and women from all faiths who come to meet you. You hear a trumpet, A beautiful sound is now being released from the Holy of Holies, where you are with your Father, Mother God. It's a piercing sound, but it's a sound that is melodious and hypnotic. And in the distance you can hear choirs of angels singing the Sanctus, 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 Sanctus. And as they draw nearer to you, the chanting becomes more noticeable, and it is pure chant. It is beautiful. And they form a circle of light in the Holy of Holies, and you are totally relaxed, and you feel the power and the love of our Father, Mother God flow through you. Yes, flow through your spinal cord, and it releases a light through your rib cage and out, down through every sinew and muscle and tissue and blood vessel, that goes down your legs and up your arms, around the nape of your neck, and floods your mind, your whole body, and your spirit with an effortless, selfless love. And you are totally relaxed. Sense the peace now. The peace that God says to us each day. The peace of God be with you. And your heart begins to sing the praises of God. Your heartbeat is racing with joy that you have been called by name to come and sit by the Father, Mother God Supreme. And a young man approaches you who is stunningly beautiful. And the Mother God whispers in your ear, "This is our son, Jesus." And with him he brings some wonderful teachers to meet you. He brings Francis of Assisi, Gandhi, Sri Chinmoy, Rumi, Osho, Mia Baba, the Lord Buddha, Vishnu, Ganesh. He brings to you Martin Luther King. He brings to you little Thérèse of Lisieux, Bernadette Soubirous, and the Prophet Muhammad. He brings to you the Prophet Abraham and all the great ones of the Old Testament and the Talmud. And you can see them smiling at you. And Jesus, the cosmic Christ, introduces you to his mother, Mary, and she comes to you. She takes you by the hand. She lifts you up and hugs you in her arms. And she then passes you to Magdalena, who holds you and kisses you on the forehead. And of course, Kuan Yin is just as excited to see you and whispers a little prayer in your ear. And then, of course, you've got Gaia. your beloved Earth Mother, and these great amazing women sit with you by the Father, Mother, God, and you can sense the love they have for you. There are no words being spoken now, for all you feel and sense in your heart is that your soul's DNA is being recoded and reactivated to embrace the new frequency of energy that's coming through to planet Earth. A new energy that is preparing the children of God to reawaken within them the desire to surrender to love, the desire to embrace divine oneness and become the beating heart of God. Be still now. Be still and allow your heart be realigned with your soul, the gateway to God, to Nirvana, to divine love. And suddenly you hear the angels chanting. They are chanting the most beautiful sacred chant, the Ave Maria Stella. And in the distance, you can hear other chants from the Hindu and Sikh and Buddhist traditions, for they are coming as well. The Judaic Islamic chants. And now in the sanctuary of God, you see Rumi with the whirling dervishes, and they are praising God through sacred movement. And Francis and his followers with Claire and her sisters perform the sacred dance to celebrate your gift of love. They are dancing the canticle of the creatures. And the scene is breathtakingly beautiful. And you are totally relaxed. And the Spirit of God comes upon you and fills you with the gift of joy, with the gift of love, to leave this place and to go into the world and to stand on the highest mountain and to breathe in the breath of God and release a forceful breath to the four corners of the world. The blessing of God you are releasing from your very soul, through your heart, to the four corners of the earth. And the children of God who are in darkness, through stubbornness, through willful neglect of their soul, their spirit, your sacred breath is reawakening them to search for the light of Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, the Supreme. You are a child of God. We are a child of God, and we are loved. We are totally loved. Be still now in that love. Be still in the presence of that love. Hold that love, because love conquers everything. Love conquers fear. Love liberates the heart to triumph over every adversity. Breathe in that love. Breathe in the peace and the love of your God. Relax now and celebrate your gift of divine oneness. Father Sache, Father Sache, Have Sache, Nanak Hojive Sache. Come, Holy Spirit of God, fill us with your love. Have it son, Nanak Hojive Sant. My Lord and my God, touch each one of us. Fill us with your love. Nanak Hojive Sant. My Lord and my God, bless Abla, Miriam and Nirmala, and all gathered here, and let them know your love. Sache. Judah.